This is Electric Gold Tailgate Edition. Thank you all for listening. It's game day, and this is a special episode. Just a little taste, just a little smidge, an appetizer, an accoutrement, if you will, for game day. Nashville SC plays this evening. I'm Ryan. As always, I'm joined by my friends Evan and John. How you guys doing today?
Fantastic.
Doing great. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Now, normally we drink a beer while we're recording, but it's 8 a.m., so we're going to pass on that. I've got coffee. I don't know if you guys got coffee. I'm drinking some coffee while we do this.
Yeah, I got coffee.
I'm representing Earth today with H2O.
Oh, nice. That's a fine selection you've got there.
I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's fantastic.
Sounds delicious. This is a special episode, guys. We're just doing a short episode to get people hyped up and excited about the game this evening. Nashville SC is traveling to Charlotte, where they will play Charlotte FC, team they've beaten already this season. We're hoping for a big win. They're coming off of a big win last week where they won 4-1 versus Montreal. So let's dig into this. We don't have any specific segments for this episode. I just got a few questions I'm going to throw at you guys, and we'll see what you have to say. First question is going to be, this is an away game, so I'm guessing you guys are probably going to be watching from the comforts of your home. Am I right on that? No watch parties or anything for you guys, right?
Not tonight.
Watching from home, yep.
Okay, so when you're watching Nashville SC from home, what's your go-to food that you like to enjoy while watching the team play? John, we'll start with you.
Sure. This is when I get to brag. I am the luckiest man on earth. My wife, Natalie, not only is she the most beautiful thing in the whole world, but she is also a fantastic cook. And one thing that she loves to make is kind of a smorgasbord of snacks. She does this Titans games in the fall, sometimes NSC games, depending on how she's feeling. And as long as we're not playing at 9:30 at night. In particular, she's come up with this one amazing snack that is my go-to these days. It's cheese Havarti fried pickles.
Oh my God.
They're fried pickle spears stuffed inside of the fried part with Havarti cheese.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
And then she makes sriracha ranch to go with it. Dude, unreal.
Good Lord.
Restaurant quality.
Sounds incredible.
Yeah, that's my go-to.
Wow, that's fantastic. How about you, Evan? What's your go-to food?
Well, it changes, but let me tell you this. There have been two things that I have purchased in my life that I've absolutely loved. One was my first guitar back in 1996. The second was a Dutch oven that I bought last year, and I absolutely love this thing. You can do anything with it, soups, stews, casseroles. Tonight, I'm going to be using it to make a spicy Italian soup. I'm going to put Italian sausage, obviously some tomatoes, onions, garlic, mushrooms, carrots, might even put some zucchini in there, and it's going to be fantastic. So I like to crank up that old Dutch oven right before game time, and that's what I'll be doing tonight.
That sounds amazing, too. I might be headed over to your house, dude.
Come on over. Yeah. Bring some of those, what do you call them?
Havarti fried pickles.
Havarti spears?
Yeah.
That'll be your ticket to get in.
Yep.
John, has your wife ever thought about starting a food truck that's only snacks?
It's actually kind of our dream. I'm serious. Like just finger foods, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm also lucky enough to be married to an excellent cook. My wife, she does a great job. And her particular specialty, I've always said, are a variety of soups. She makes a fantastic chicken tortilla soup, split pea and ham soups, fantastic.
Oh.
There's so many. She's got a rotation of 6 or 7 soups that are just fantastic. But the one that stands out above them all, I think, might be her chili. I'll put it up against anybody's chili in the world. It's so good.
Oh, man.
I've never had anything better. I've had a lot of different chilies in my life. This one kicks everybody else's ass. So
nice.
That sounds outstanding. I love chili.
Yep.
I keep telling her she needs to have a food truck that's only soups.
Yep.
We keep trying to come up with a name for it. If you guys come up with a great name for a soup food truck, let me know.
Not one that isn't copyrighted.
Yeah. The one that I kept landing on, I don't know if you're a TLC fan or is it in Vogue? I'm not sure, but You Make Me Want a Soup.
There you go. It's salt and pepper.
Oh, Salt and Pepper. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Gonna get my female R&B group straight from the 90s.
Yeah.
All right. Next question, guys. This is something that's near and dear to me. You're either headed out to an NSC game if they're playing here, or if you're at your house, you got to get hyped up. You got to get in the mood for the game because the team needs your energy. And whether they're playing hundreds of miles away or right in front of you at the stadium, you need some hype music to get you in the spirit. So what's your music that's your go-to song that you use to get hyped up and ready for a Nashville SC game? Evan?
Go-to song would be Make Some Noise by Big Big Train. You guys know that I'm a prog nerd, and I found a way to work a prog song into a pregame playlist. But can I give you a 3-song micro playlist for tonight's game, Ryan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, here it is for tonight's game. First, because everybody's talking about how Charlotte's playing so well at home and, they're higher up in the standings than us. Don't Believe the Hype by Public Enemy. We're starting with that.
Yes.
All right, and we're going to bring them down a notch. Then next, we're moving on to a song for the defense, okay? Clamp Down by The Clash.
Oh.
Love me some Clash. Great game day hype music. And then once we've got the back taken care of, then it's Time to Run by Lord Huron. And we're going to hit them on the counter.
Yes.
And we're going to score a lot of goals. So there you go. Micro playlist for tonight's match.
I love it. I'm pumped
that's
already.
Terrific. Very diverse, too. Yep. Excellent choices. How about you, John? What's your hype music for an NSC game?
Well, my hype music always in life and in soccer always comes from one man. It's a guy named Andrew WK. He's kind of known as like maybe a one-hit wonder by a lot of people. His song Party Hard.
Yeah.
Most of his songs are about party. It's kind of like a way of life. I love the guy so much that my son's middle initials are WK so that I could always
Yes.
always have a WK in my family.
Love it.
Even more than Party Hard, there's a song called It's Time to Party. It's like a minute and a half long, just a punch in the face. Like, it's time to party. And that's what I always put on when I'm either watching at home or going to a watch party or going to a game. I throw on It's Time to Party by Andrew WK. It's the best.
I love it. Excellent choice. And mine is not an obscure one at all. It's a well-known song, but I think it's just such a great hype song. Every time I hear the initial kick in, the intro of the song, the guitar, the drums kick in, immediately the hair stand up on my arm and I'm ready to go. It's the Beastie Boys, Sabotage.
Yes.
I mean, I just think that
Yes.
you want to get ramped up. It's the song to use. So that's my go-to.
Oh, y'all.
Love it.
All right, guys,
Love
let's
it.
talk a little bit of soccer since this is a soccer podcast after all. The team is playing Charlotte tonight. As you mentioned, Evan, Charlotte is having an excellent season at home, not so much on the road. Their record at home is 4 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, whereas they haven't won at all on the road. They've lost 4. They're sitting at 6th in the Eastern Conference. What does Nashville SC need to do in this game to score points on the road and continue the momentum that they established last week with their win? We'll start with you, Evan. What do you think?
Yeah, I really do think they need to stay compact in the back, limit the mistakes, and then take every opportunity to hit on the counter, either through the center with Godoy or Yearwood. If that's not available, go out wide to Schaff on the wings. But either way, we're looking to get the ball to Hani or Sam, our finishers, to put the ball in the back of the net.
Absolutely. John, you have any thoughts or strategy you hope that Gary will listen to for tonight's game?
I do. I hope we continue the direct play that we did last week against Montreal. I think really direct attacks will get at Charlotte and force them back a little bit. I'm not sure that sitting and countering is a great strategy because I did happen to watch their game against Portland Timbers last week. And Portland is a really, really good counterattacking team, lots of speed. And they tried to sit back and play on the counter, and it didn't work at all. It was a 2-0 Charlotte loss. It was an easy win for Charlotte. So I think we have to attack at the start. Just press, direct play, go right for the throat, and try to get an early goal. After that, maybe we'd be able to sit back because they're not a great team against like a compact defense, I don't think. So I think from the start, we have to attack. Go for the throat. Go for the throat, Gary.
Yeah, I think that the team's actually been pretty successful this year getting off to a good start, right? They've had leads in a lot of games. They just haven't been able to hold on to them. So while I respect your opinion, I would question a little bit whether or not we want to get up and then play that conservative style because I feel like it seems to bite us more than often than not. I think that there should be some level of aggression that we continue throughout the game, even if we do get up early. I think we got to continue to try and push that ball ahead to our attackers. And I'm hoping that we don't see them get up 1 or 2 goals and then play it safe. I just think that that's a recipe for disaster. It has been so far this season.
I'll say it depends on if Walker's playing or not, because as of yesterday, he was listed on the questionable list again.
And, we do have a Wednesday night game as well, and then a Saturday game next weekend. So there's definitely going to be some juggling of the roster this week as we try to make sure that everybody stays relatively well rested. So it'll be curious to see who our lineup is tonight. All right, guys. Well, that's been a good conversation. I appreciate you guys getting up early to talk with me. This, again, is just a little bit of an appetizer for the game tonight. Hope you guys are all tuning in. And thanks so much for being an Electric Gold listener. Hey, John, do you want to let everybody know how to get in touch with us?
Absolutely. On Twitter, on Instagram, we are Electric Gold NSC. We also have a Facebook page that you can find by just typing in Electric Gold. Also, all this great music, all this great pump-up music that we've been talking about will be added to our Spotify playlist, and you can pump this up whether you're a warrior that traveled to the game and are in Charlotte right now, or whether you're at a pre-match party. I don't know where you are, but pump it up. You can find it by typing in the words Electric Gold Podcast on Spotify, and it'll come up. It's all good music.
Fantastic. All right, guys, thank you so much. And remember, let's root on the guys tonight. Come on, you boys and gold.
Come on, you boys and gold.